for your help. I'm sending word to the Orc Strong. You are now disrupt. Now, do you require assistance? I know what you want. Well, you don't even need to ask. No, I don't have anything for you. Not anymore, anyway. I said not anymore. Orthorn stole a number of books when he ran off to Felglow Keep to join those summoners. Some kind of peace offering. I think one of those volumes may have had some relevant information. If you want them, you'll have to talk to Orthorn.
You there. I have question. You were in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my... I know Tolfdir is still there now, is he? I shall expect to... Something was That sounds precisely like the sort of thing that should matter. Thank you for your help. You may go now. You there. You were in Sarthol, yes? It has come to my attention that something was found there. I have many important things on my mind.
Never should have come here. Do your work.
What is it? pests.
Go, my attack!
Someone there. Look out! The prisoners are loose. Is someone there? Never should have come here. Ha! It's like the bite of a flea. Must have scared him off.
No sign
Is
of...
someone?
What was that?
I knew it. Mercy!
Me out of here. You have to let me out. They're going to do something awful to me. There's a lever right there in the center. Who's that?
Must be... Who's there? Must be gone now.
Oh, I promise I'll help you get out of here. Ah, well, then I'll just stay behind. Don't you need my help? Well, if you're sure, I'll just be on my way then. Please, do be careful. And thank you.
And begin.
Huh? That's what you do.
Done and done. I don't like the look of this. Done and done. Where'd you come from?
Someone there? Is that it? That's your... Someone there.
Won't end well for you. Tough day for you. Get back here. Ran off, I suppose. Done and done. It's not gonna die like this. Nothing.
That's your bag? We are ready.
That'll teach you. That'll teach you.
didn't even do anything. Make it quick. So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste. How nice to meet you. How dare you!
Staying safe, I hope.
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something? Will you be needing anything special today?
Why don't you see if Archmage Aaron is interested in joining me for a meet?
The Imperials think we need their laws.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
We don't know that. We don't even know what it is. Where is Aaron, anyway?
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Well, well. And you seem to be in one piece. Thank you. I'll look these over and inform Mirabelle if I find anything relevant. Night of Tears, eh? I remember this one. Well, isn't that interesting? Did you read it yourself? If I recall it correctly, that has some interesting implications. You should mention that to Toldir. And here. I suppose you've earned these. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even... I knew. An Elder Scroll. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorous... Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. The simplest way to put it's a reflection. Each reader sees, but at the same time, all of it is true. Even the falsehoods, especially the falsehoods. It would take a... The scrolls exist here with a... Sorry, talking... You think that it would be kept under the highest security? The greatest... Of course. I'll bring every... So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Mm-hmm. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them. A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much... We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature. He's been gone for a long while. Too long. Somewhere up north, in the ice fields. He said he found some old Dwemer artifact, but well, that was years ago. Haven't heard from him since. Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand?
It's always encouraging to see... Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to... If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must
No,
intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? More importantly, so we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. Technically, that is true, but I still report to the Old Merry Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. And now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. And then he will be removed from college grounds.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my Order. But I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. I am unsure. I am sorry I cannot provide. Now, it is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk break to you. I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
The college will be here for you. Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. All right then.
perseverance will only lead to disappointment. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. The one who calls himself Ancano. He seeks information about the Eye, but what he will find shall be quite different. His path will cross yours in time, but first you must find that which you need. You and those aiding you wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
An amulet of Mara? You're not married? Surprising. Wasn't by choice. Options were without the coin to pack up and leave. Very funny. I'm sure you've known. So I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but Yeah, it was stupid of me. I shouldn't have believed the story and just refused the trade. But I didn't, and now I'm stuck with this word. Some line about this clothing and Ingle Barrow. He said it was worth more than it... Something about placing it back in Ingle's chamber. What was I thinking? I don't even care anymore. You want to check it out? Fine. I'll sell you the thing for 50 gold, and then it's your problem. Fine, here you go. You get killed on a... But I suppose if it does actually turn out to be worth something, let me know, will you? A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands. I am. I'd be glad to stand by your side until the divines take us, if you'll have me.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
I'm a monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, Heidstern. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive attitude. Something as specific and ancient as... I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff. I'm quite pleased with your... This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now. I hope Mirabelle is... full in locating the staff.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
Please, if there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running. Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power. No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Is this a dwarven city? I can't believe they'd let it get so run down.
Crystal. Gone. Find Paratus. In Oculory.
That'll teach you. and done.
Something?
Done and done. Done and done. Where'd you come from? And done. Who's there? Done and done. What now? All right, let's see what you have. done.
Force! Force!
I knew I heard something. Done and done.
Force!
Where'd you come from?
Force!
Done and done.
Force! Force! Force!
Who's there? Done and done. Don't remember how to fight. Where'd you come from? This won't end well for you. That'll teach you. Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. Who's there? Where'd you come from? Done and done. Where'd you come from? I knew I heard something. Where'd you come from? Done and done. Where'd you come from? Tough day for you. I'm not gonna die like this. Done and done. What now? Alright, let's see what you have. What is it? If you think it'll help.
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door. What the? What are you doing here? It was the Falmer, wasn't it? If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts are wasted. And you, if you're here for treasure or wisdom or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time. It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer. You found... How? That's it? That's it! I don't know who you are, but you may have just saved this... In fact, who are you anyway? You are you? Savos wouldn't even grant us an audience when we came to you, but now you come here expecting something from me? I don't much... Come on, I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The Council is going to know that when I get back. I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure. From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect... starlight, and then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time.
Are you seeing this? It's fantastic.
Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running. You want something? Oh, well, I'm afraid I can't help you with that. I need the crystal to do anything useful, and I don't have it. It was a brilliant idea, really. Secret, though. Official, place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it. All right. Results. They're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work? So what is it? What have you... How did you do it? But it must be something you're doing. There's no other explanation. You have something at your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful, beyond anything I've anticipated. What is it? The Eye of Magnus? Well, that's interesting. Yes, the staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian. So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game, even if all you've said here is lies. I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine, trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you. Well, yes. Probably. I mean, yes. Certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now, because I know you're hoarding something. The Council will be informed of this. They will find out what you're up to. Am I? Am I? I think I've discovered more here than I could have hoped. Your trickery won't confuse me. I think we're done here.
You have done well thus far, but trying times are ahead. It is imperative that you return to your college at once. You will be called on to take swift action, rise to the challenge, and discover what you are capable of. You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
Some are saying the Sijic monks have been seen in Skyrim. They are an ancient order. I had them figured for dead.
don't know. It's like a...
I don't know what he's doing, but he won't get away with it. Ancano, he's in there to... I will have it. Help take this down, will you? Care what it is. Now's not the time.
We need to find out what is going on.
I don't know what he's doing, but he won't get away with it. Now if you'll excuse me. Ancano, stop this at once! I command you!
Don't go near him! Are you all right? Can you walk? I need you on your feet. We're in trouble here. Ancano is doing something with it. I need you to find the Archmage, and I need... I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath. Find Savos. I'll be fine. I just need a minute to catch my breath. Find Savos.
I'm going to find whoever did this.
What's happened? Are you all right? What happened in there? By the night, is he responsible for this? The Archmage? Dead?
What happened?
There's more. Something's... Quickly now, quickly. I'll find Mirabelle and see if we can't put a stop to this.
Is he dead?
Everyone, please, stand back.
What's going on? What happened in there? It may be in danger? Let's get down there. Come on, O'Neill. Let's go. Until next time.
They'd never lift a finger to help us.
We'll stay here. Get back to the college and let them know what's going on. Arneal, stay on your guard. We can't let harm come.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I've got a letter and a lot of gold. Something about it being your, inheritance. Oh, and sorry for your loss. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Well, wish I could say the same for us. Tolfdir and I can try and keep this contained. You need to get your hands on the Staff of Magnus, now. What? Are you sure? The staff is there. That can't be a coincidence. The Archmage. He gave me something just a little while ago. He told me it was from Labyrinthian and that I would know what to do with it when the time came. I think he meant this for you then. I'm not sure why, but there was something very personal about it for him. I think you should take this amulet. It belonged to Savos, but I think it would do you the most good now. Take it and get out of here. Bring back that staff before Ancano brings the whole college down around us. There are no expectations. Hopefully any discoveries made no more than in fact, no one has seen or heard from them in over 100 years now, though.